GAIPA, ITC, Women Chamber of Commerce, United Purpose, and the Ambassador of the U.S. Embassy, distinguished guests, fellow youth entrepreneurs, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am Fatima Mloshi, the CEO of Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce, I am deeply honored to welcome you all to the official opening of the second edition of the National Tobaski Wanteer Trade Fair, a flagship initiative that brings together the spirit of youth innovation, enterprise, and national development. This year's trade fair is proudly held under the theme Youth in Trade, Innovating for a Brighter Future. This theme reflects our unwavering belief that the future of the Gambia lies in the hands of bold, creativity, and enterprising youth. It speaks to our collective responsibility to empower young people not just as participants, but as leaders and innovators in trade and development. The Wanted Trade Fair is not just about commerce. It is a solution. It is a proactive effort to provide early market access ahead of Tobaski, ease last-minute congestion, and promote organized youth-driving trade. In doing so, we directly complement the government's efforts to structure seasonal commerce and build resilient local economies. We are grateful to all our partners, GAIPA, ITC, U.S. Embassy, and others for gracing this occasion. To our hardworking vendors and young entrepreneurs, this is your platform. Use it to showcase your products, grow your network, and explore new opportunities. You are not just building businesses, you are shaping the future for our country. As we officially launch this second edition, let us celebrate the ingenuity, resilience, and potential of our youth. Let this fair serve as a reminder that when youth are empowered, innovation thrives and progress becomes inevitable. Thank you all once again for joining us, and I welcome you all to enjoy the Wanteer experience. Thanks.
Distinguished guests, dear entrepreneurs, the members of the community, and all of you present, I stand here with great pride and gratitude to welcome you all to the official opening of the second edition of the National Tobaski Wanteer Trade Fair, organized by the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce. This year's theme is Youth in Trade, Innovating for a Brighter Future. And indeed, this theme is a true reflection of what this event stands for. It is a space where Gambian youth are not only trading, but leading innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurial zeal. Organizing this trade fair was not without challenges. We faced the uphill task of securing sponsorship, but despite the odds, we rose to the occasion. With no major sponsors, the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce, through the Youth Trade Fair Committee, and our devoted members, we have solely funded and managed this initiative. It is a testimony of our resilience, our belief in youth potential, and our collective commitment to national development. This fair is unique, not just because of the passion behind it, but it is giving access to market, to Gambian-owned businesses, to Gambian people. It is a true homegrown initiative designed to support our economy from the grassroots. It is more than just a marketplace. It is a platform that welcomes TVET institutions, giving them the opportunity to showcase the incredible things our young people do and make and create with their own hands. It is a space where innovation meets opportunity. We are deeply grateful to the IG and the PIU for providing security to the Nyai events for the tents, and we also thank the stadium management for their generous discounts and continued support. We also extend our sincere gratitude to the Kanifing Municipal Council for ensuring a clean and safe environment by collecting our waste every 3 days. I would like to take this opportunity to urge the government and all relevant authorities to work with us in decongesting public marketplaces during this festive season by discouraging roadside selling. If we do this, I believe this will help the entrepreneurs make sales. Initiatives like the fair shows with organized, structured and support youth-led solution can create order, safety and economic vibrance. Finally, I want to invite everyone here present to not just witness, but to participate. Come, shop with your families and empower these businesses, Gambian businesses. Let us continue to believe in the youth, invest in their ideas, and give them the platform they deserve. I thank you all, and I wish you a happy Tobaski in advance, and please come and support these entrepreneurs. Thank you.
The previous speakers, this is an opportunity where young people can exhibit their products, but also have the opportunity to interact in market platforms that will boost their confidence, that will increase their product visibility, and also improve on their networking skills. The trade fair is specifically designed to support the small, medium enterprises. Moreover, those that cannot participate in our major trade fairs, because over the years we have realized an increasing surge of young people that have built interest within the entrepreneurship ecosystem. Young people in the Gambia are beginning to realize that entrepreneurship is indeed the way forward in salvaging our economy, in building economic potentials, creating jobs for ourselves and for our colleagues, and adding value to our environment and to our economy. And that being the case, as the Youth Chamber of Commerce, it is quite imperative that in our strategic approach, that we do not only prioritize substantial revenues, but substantial growth that will add value to those within the entrepreneurship ecosystem. Because we believe in growing alongside with everybody. That's the only way we can reduce the unemployment trends that is still prevalent, and among other social vices which young people are affected with. Certainly, as a developing country, there are a lot of bottlenecks and non-tariff barriers that are affecting trade. But as young people, our strength is our resilience, our strength is our innovation, our capacity, and the energy we have to keep on moving, so that we can be vibrant contributors to our economy, and so that we can add value to society. And the entrepreneurship ecosystem has been quite intensive over the years. There is growing number of interventions and projects that have been worked upon, including the International Trade Center, the government of the Gambia through the respective ministries, the NGO community, the international community, and even members of the diplomatic and consular corps. We have been seeing an emergence of grants and other forms of support, and these are all geared towards adding value to the realization of the refocused National Development Plan called the IRIWA, as well as the ECOWAS Vision, the Africa Agenda Vision 2063, and most importantly, the Sustainable Development Goals. And as young people, we have a very, very big responsibility in ensuring that we realize these goals. We know the MDGs were here for 15 years, and we were not able to get the targets as we anticipate. The SDGs too, we have only a few years more to go, and therefore we need to accelerate the youth action in ensuring that we close the gap, in ensuring that young people take the bull by the horn through self-help initiatives that will transform their livelihoods, transform their environment, and become productive citizens wherever they may find themselves, either in the Gambia or elsewhere. And that's the reason why platforms as such is created, and we have the zeal and the ambition in growing this initiative much more bigger, so that more young people can participate. The regular trade fair stall fees are usually $12,000, but for this one-tier trade fair specifically, we have decided to make it only $5,500, which is more than a half percentage reduction, and this is geared towards ensuring that those young people that are at the emerging cadre of the business ladder or at the startup stages could take opportunity of this and also get to have a taste of what it feels like or an experience of a trade fair. And this, we believe, will also motivate most of these SMEs to increase their engagements, but also to increase their confidence in becoming sustainable, responsible, and active actors within our economic landscape. That being said, I just want to seize this opportunity once again to express gratitude to all the partners that have been working with the Chamber from its inception to date, both locally and outside the country, and also those of us who have graced this occasion. We know Friday is always not an easy for many. Some by now would have been at home trying to get some rest, but nevertheless, most of you have found time to be with us, the young people of this country. This is a very good motivation, and we are definitely inspired, and we want to express special gratitude to all of you for gracing this occasion. And for the young people also, let's keep it moving, let's keep up the strives, and every step starts with a mile, and surely and certainly we will get there with the required effort, with the required concerted collaboration, zeal, resilience, focus, innovation, and the right mindset, so that we can propel our aspirations in a more mutual, transparent, equitable, and development-oriented society. And that being said, on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce, on behalf of the management, members of staff, our affiliates, our regional representatives, our sector respective committees for agribusiness, services, and industries, and also the General Council, I want to humbly thank all of you for coming. Whilst I personally draw the curtain of my statement here, that being said, thank you all for coming, and do have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
President and executive member of the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce, representative of government ministries, departments and agencies, distinguished business leaders and entrepreneurs, members of the diplomatic and development community, the security forces, the media personnel here present, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. On behalf of the Chief Executive Officer of the Gambia Investment and Export Promotion Agency, GAIPA, I bring you warm greetings and extend our sincere appreciation to the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce for the invitation to participate in this official opening of this important, this timely and strategic initiative. That's the second edition of the National Tobaski Wanteer Trade Fair. Let me begin by commenting the vision behind this initiative. The Wanteer Trade Fair is not only a creative response to the practical needs of consumers during a peak season, but also a reflection of the entrepreneurial spirit of Gambian youth. It offers a platform that harmonizes commerce with convenience, while reinforcing our collective ambition to create an inclusive and dynamic marketplace for small, medium enterprises as well as micro enterprises. That's the MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises. Ladies and gentlemen, trade fairs like this are more than marketplaces. They are microcosms of national development. They reflect our ability to organize, innovate, and collaborate across sectors to boost productivity and improve livelihoods. As GAIPA continues to champion private sector development and export-led growth, we recognize the critical role of platforms like this, the Wanteer Trade Fair, in enabling structured trade and expanding domestic market access. This initiative aligns perfectly with the government's effort to promote local content, youth entrepreneurship, and value addition. As we look ahead to the Tobaski season, it is important that we celebrate and support locally produced goods and services, not just as a matter of patriotism, but as a driver of economic resilience. When you build resilience of our economic actors, it helps. When shocks happen, they still sail in their businesses. So COVID-19 has taught us that kind of measures. So building their resilience, build the bedrock of their economic participation in our economy. To our young entrepreneurs and MSMEs here present, you are the heartbeat of the country, the Gambian economy. Your creativity, your resilience, and ambition represent the foundation upon which our nation's future is being built. GAIPA stands ready to continue supporting our journey through enterprise support services, investment facilitation, business development initiatives, and our growing regional networks under the one-stop shop, that's the one-stop shop entrepreneurship development center built by ITC at Farafenni. Let us also acknowledge the power of public-private partnership, which events like this amplify. The Wanted Trade Fair has brought together government, youth-led organizations, development partners, and the business community in a shared mission, that is to create jobs, reduce informal barriers to trade, and foster innovation in local commerce. As we open this fair today, let us recommit to creating an enabling environment for enterprise development and investing in the aspirations of our youth. Let us build a future where the Made in Gambia brand is a badge of excellence, not just here at home, but across the borders. In conclusion, I congratulate GYCC and all partners who made it possible to have this occasion started. I encourage everyone to explore, buy local, and share this celebration of innovation, culture, and commerce. Thank you so much.
Man, the high table, Your Excellency, the Ambassador of the United States of America to the Gambia, Ambassador Sharon Cromer, Mr. Kambi, I think you are a familiar face. The rest are Gesama, Women Chamber of Commerce, and ITC, right? The rest I don't really know because I'm late, but I'm not late. I've been here before anybody else over here today. I showed up at about 3:30 today. They said it's gonna start at 3. I was here at 3:30. I was here at 3:30. But in the Gambia, when you say an event starts at a particular time and you show up and nobody's there, I am not raised like that. I'm raised by the Americans, and time is essential. So unfortunately, when you have a position to run and multiple Gambians or people need your service, I was invited to another event today. I've been running around, I haven't had lunch yet. I just came from another event where I have to cut them short. They said 3 o'clock. It's about 5 minutes from here. I was there before 3 o'clock, and they didn't show up yet. While I was here eating, trying to eat, they called me, said they're about to start, which was about 3:45, I believe. So here I am, I'm late. I'm not following protocols. I'm just venting right now. So we should do better with timing, and I apologize for not being on time. Again, my name is Mamadou Lamin Drame. I'm the Chief Executive Officer of the American Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber promotes, advocates, and facilitates America's interest in the Gambia, but also Gambia's interest in America. And so many misconceptions have been going around in the Gambia recently, calling on the Americans forcing the Gambia government in terms of forcing an institution to come to Gambia to do business. That is not the accurate narrative. And I'm going to use this platform to say that. Again, I'm not following protocol. Starlink, I wish I can talk more about it, but they've applied for their license since before President Trump came into office, during Joe Biden's administration. And I'm one of the advocates who have been advocating, knocking on doors of the government to have Starlink come to the Gambia, or why they've not been issued license. So I just want to make that clear, that this license was applied way before President Trump became president. And the reason why I'm talking about that, I'm representing America in the Gambia as an advocate and as somebody promoting America's interest in the Gambia. Just want to make that part clear. So as the CEO of the American Chamber of Commerce, let me read my speech now. I have had the privilege of working with the talented young individuals of the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce, and they have not disappointed me. We have to partner in the Gambia. We have to support our youth. We have to support our women. Like the brother from ICT just said, in the Gambia, everybody wants to do their own. We don't partner, we don't support. But we want the Gambia to thrive economically, but we want the Gambia to be able to have a youth that is going to be the next generation to take over the mantra of this country. We have to support each other. We have to partner, we have to collaborate. We don't want to be the one person selling orange and mandarin and bananas next to each other and doing the same thing. You see that in the Gambia all the time. So there are chambers in the Gambia, Youth Chamber of Commerce, Women Chamber of Commerce, American Chamber of Commerce, Gambia Chamber of Commerce, and GAIPA being the exporting body of the Republic of the Gambia. I think we should go past that pedestal whereby we all should be doing our own functions without not supporting each other. So I thank you, GAIPA, for being here. I thank the Women Chamber of Commerce for being here. And I'm not sure if the Gambia Chamber of Commerce is here. Is there somebody from Gambia Chamber of Commerce? Well, we acknowledge them as a supporting force also. So with the young talents and the entrepreneurs, don't be discouraged. It is the reality of the business world. Nobody, and I'm going to tell you this, I'm going to confuse you today, I'm going to discourage you today. Nobody will give you a handout for you to become an entrepreneur. If you're going to become an entrepreneur, you got to take the bull by the horn. You have to take your own responsibilities. You have to know what you want to do as a business person. Just because there are rams all over the place, Pate is selling rams, doesn't mean that now you're selling rams, you're an entrepreneur. It doesn't work like that. But you want also somebody to be giving you handouts, giving you a lot of money for you to become an entrepreneur. It doesn't work like that. You want to become an entrepreneur, it comes with sense of responsibility, sense of belonging. You know, not everybody can be a businessman. When you go to Gambia, everybody is a businessman. But what are we exporting out of Gambia? Who are we competing against? Under what platform is Gambia performing right now that any one of you can tell me after this that we are competing with even Senegal or Guinea-Bissau or Guinea-Conakry? None. We don't have products leaving the Gambia. Do we have them? Yes. We have the products. Do we have the manpower? Yes. Do we have the facility? Yes. But our logistics have to come together. The concept of coming together, supporting each other, have to come into play. So if you look today, this is supposed to be a trade fair, a wanteer. In Gambia, if you say wanteer, traditional wanteer, you go to Banjul market or Serekunda market. Everybody is wanteer, the bells are ringing. These young folks from the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce became so innovative, came up with a concept to say, let's do wanteer. Let's invite these prestigious young men and women to come talk to our young entrepreneurs. Where is the wanteer? Where is the Gambia? Where is the support? So let's not blame anybody else outside of the Gambia. Let's blame ourselves. So I will say this to close out. Let us support each other. Let us encourage each other. Let us uplift each other. I thank you very much for your time.
yéen ndaw ñu góor ñi ak ndaw ñu jigéen ñi dama leen bàyyi xel yéen a ngi jéem bëgg a tekki ragal gàcce bañ a def lu ñaaw yéen li ngeen sobu wone na ni su doon xare du ngeen masa daw kon yéen de dimbale leen war na yomb ndax toogu leen di xaar ni ma leen gise ngeen di demee noonu la jàmbaar war a demee li ma gis xale yi Gambia benn xale tëratul nelaw ba yandoo xam ngeen ni mag yéen a nduroo ñefe rek la ñu gëm góorgóorlu leen kontaan naa waaw Thank you so much. One, two. Lajuma muni tahmantanala. Love me for who I am, bugulo sumadara. Dina majahal soto gerek sopi surgical. Lu jage akman nga hey peng rek nga ne pagulo. Telephone na jerulo. Ni dañuy wax buri raxasu ñu digante. Ngalawa ma lan la def. Am ku mel ni man moo yombut baay sa xel. Anytime you call me, no matter where I be, I will always be there. Yeah, yeah. Anytime you call me, no matter where I be, I will always be there. Cause you are my life, you are my life. Baby, but sorry, can't take my wife. You are my life, you are my life.
We are the number one. Me bobo, yeah, yeah, yeah. You titi, yeah, ma. We are the number one. I want to see smiling, eh. Oh, oh, oh. Smile. Smiling number one. Oh, oh, oh. Number one. Smiling number one. Oh, oh, oh. Smiling number one. Juliana. Oh, Juliana. Oh,
I'm good, thank you.
Can you please introduce yourself for our viewers to know who you are?
I am Fatima Moloshi, the CEO of the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce.
What can you tell us about this Youth Chamber of Commerce?
The Youth Chamber of Commerce, we are the voice of young entrepreneurs in the Gambia. We train, mentor, and coach entrepreneurs from the startup stage to the scale-up stage to the growth stage. Because we realize that in the Gambia, most of young people, when they start business, within 2-3 years, their businesses collapse. So the Youth Chamber is here to guide them as to how the necessary steps to take for their businesses to grow and be sustainable. And we are encouraging young people to become job creators instead of job seekers. This is why we always create platforms for them to network, connect, for their businesses to grow, for them to know the necessary steps to take to formalize their businesses. Because if you are doing a business and your business is not formalized, somebody cannot come and give you $1 million contract without asking whether you have a business registration certificate, whether you have a bank account. And without a business registration certificate, you cannot have a bank account. So the Youth Chamber is here for people that are into serious business, not just anybody into business, but young people that are doing business and they register their business and they're looking forward for their business to grow to the international level.
What steps are you guys doing to see that you succeed? Maybe 80%, maybe not 100%, because it's not everyone who will maybe come to your expectations or so. So maybe what steps are you guys doing to see that you achieve these goals?
We're always doing continuous training, capacity building, because as I said, young people, to guide them, they need training. So we do a lot of capacity building training both here and the regions as well, so that their businesses can grow and be sustainable. So the Youth Chamber is like a one-stop center for disseminating information to young entrepreneurs that want to know every step to take for their businesses to grow, be it registration, be it getting the tax document, be it getting the network or the opportunities that are out there for the young people. Because when these projects come, they don't give it to individuals. They go to institutions like Youth Chamber of Commerce to disseminate the information to these entrepreneurs. So we serve as an information center for young entrepreneurs. These are the type of activities that we do so that we can, help them grow.
What are some of the achievements you guys have made so far since you started this?
Well, we have got a lot of achievements since inception because we, engage in a lot of policy development with the Ministry of Trade and other agencies. The domestic trade strategy, we were part of the the people that developed the policy. We organized Summer Beach Fair Skill Rise Forum, where we brought entrepreneurs that are in the skills sector, both formal and informal, to engage with development partners for them to know, that they're also part of the ecosystem, because we realize that people in the skills sector, most of them are ignored. But the Youth Chamber is here to guide every sector. So we have the agricultural sector, the industrial sector, and the services sector. We also organize trade fairs for them to come and showcase, exhibit their products. We also organize capacity building training. We do study tours. We take our entrepreneurs to China. We took them to Morocco. We took them to Senegal. So we are doing a lot. And the beauty part of it is that we are not here for only, the greater Banjul area. We are across all the 7 regions. We have regional representatives across all the 7 regions. And part of it is to, normally when Eid is coming, we see how the traffic is always congested, the way people, be at the marketplaces. So our motive was for people to come to places like the stadium, at least so that to reduce traffic congestion. But because the awareness is still, we are doing a lot of advocacy, sharing it. We've engaged the PIA, the ministry, the police. But, if you're starting something, it takes time for people to get to know more about it. But the main motive of it is to reduce traffic congestion during the Tobaski feast, and also to give our entrepreneurs a platform for them to grow. Because these markets, mostly our dignitaries, they don't go to the markets. But when we organize trade fairs, they come. The U.S. Embassy, the ministers, even the president comes to the trade fairs. So these are the platforms where the vendors have the opportunity to meet these dignitaries, and some of them will purchase a lot of items from them. So it's part of giving them a platform to grow, network with other entrepreneurs and other participants as well. Yeah.
What message will you have for the other youths outside, like in the Gambia or outside maybe the Gambia, who believe that maybe business in the Gambia is something that cannot just work because that's the motive, or that's something that some people believe that Gambia, if you so started that do them, you didn't let them support. What do you have for them?
Yeah, I will encourage them to focus on what they believe in and let them always come to the youth chamber. We will guide them because we are there to encourage young people to become job creators instead of job seekers. In the Gambia, a lot of young people are talented. So if you come to us, what we tell you is, look, you have a brain, you have a skill, you have a talent, you have a passion. Look how best you can monetize it. Then you will not go knocking at offices' doors if you are able to earn on your own. So I will encourage them to keep pushing, let them not give up, and then let them always come to youth chamber. We are the voice of young entrepreneurs in the Gambia. Thank you.